This message is for you. Archangel Michael speaks now with a voice that shakes the silence of your spirit. I need you to trust me. You are the only one who is capable. Please, within 20 seconds, open your heart, because all 7 archangels, and even God himself, are calling you. They are begging you not to look away. This is just for you. Don't skip this. Heaven's message presses against the walls of your life right now. There is a reason you feel this stirring, this urgency that feels like a flame rushing through your chest. The archangels do not descend all at once for ordinary matters. When 7 of them join hands and bow their wings, it means something monumental is at stake. It means the destiny written under your name is being unlocked in this very moment. God himself is bending close, whispering, I chose you because you can bear this. You can rise. You can carry what others cannot. Archangel Michael looks into your eyes, not as a distant figure of legend, but as a warrior who has fought storms for you already. He says, trust me. You don't see the battlefield that surrounds you, but I do. You don't see the shadows that have tried to snatch your joy, but I've been cutting them down with my sword. You don't see the traps that were set for you, but I've been breaking them before you step into them. And now heaven asks you to listen. Not tomorrow, not later, but right now. God's words flow like thunder wrapped in tenderness. You have carried weights that would have broken others. You have endured betrayals that shattered your nights, and still you rise. You have wondered why your journey has been so hard, why so many tried to stop you, why even those you trusted turned away. It is because the light I placed inside you cannot be hidden. The enemy saw it long before you did. But now the time has come for you to know the truth. You are chosen, you are sealed, and you are unstoppable when you trust me. The 7 archangels, Michael, Gabriel, Raphael, Oriel, Raguel, Sariel, and Ramiel, stand together, their voices like a chorus of fire. Do not fear. Do not hesitate. Do not skip this. We are united in this call for you. Your life is about to shift in ways you cannot comprehend. The very doors that have been locked against you are about to break open. The very people who doubted you will watch as God elevates you beyond their reach, but you must trust, you must not delay. Michael steps forward again, his sword glowing with a holy blaze, and says, the enemy wants to rush you into panic, into doubt, into distraction. But heaven says, pause, breathe, and know that you are covered. You are not alone. Every archangel is stationed at your side. Even in the room where you sit right now, the presence of God is filling the air. You may not see it with your eyes, but your spirit feels it. Heaven bending close, touching you, stirring you. God continues, child, you are the only one who can walk this path. I carved for you. Do not compare yourself to another, for no one else was written into this assignment. Do not fear your weakness, for my strength is made perfect in it. Do not be afraid of the enemies who whisper against you, for their words will return to them empty. I am your shield, your fortress, your crown, and I am begging you. Hear this now, trust me. The time has come. This message is for you. Archangel Michael stands at your door with the sword I placed in his hand, and his first word is simple and blazing with command. Trust. I know the weight of that word in your life. I know how many times trust shattered and fell to the floor like glass underfoot. How you tiptoed across it, bleeding but silent. How you learned to hold your heart with both hands so it wouldn't spill again. I know the walls you built and the quiet you kept. And I also know why I'm asking you to open now within 20 seconds of reading these words, because heaven is not late and you are not abandoned. This is just for you. Don't skip this. I called the 7 archangels to gather around your name, not because you are weak, but because you are ready. Michael is at your right hand, a shield that does not fail. Gabriel stands at your left, carrying the news you asked me for in the night when you thought no one heard. Raphael is before you, healing the parts of you that feel like closed rooms full of dust where sunlight hasn't entered in years. Uriel is behind you, sealing your past so it can no longer pull at your ankles. Raguel watches over your relationships and your justice, balancing the scales where you were wronged. Sariel descends with the wisdom to cut through confusion that aid your hours. Rem lights the path of hope. So even when your eyes sting, you can still see where I'm taking you. They bow not to replace your courage, but to refresh it, because I chose you to carry a thing only you can carry, to say a thing only you can say, to become a thing only you can become. You have asked me why the opposition in your life felt so precise, so personal. It is because darkness recognized your appointment before you did. It studied you and tried to convince you that you were ordinary, that nothing significant would ever spring from your hands, that your gifts were mismatched pieces in a puzzle that would never be complete. Hear me. I placed each piece with intention. I hid certain strengths under the soil of your struggle so they would grow strong roots, so that when they finally broke the ground and saw the sun, nothing could uproot them. You are not late. You were planted. Within these next breaths, surrender the timeline you built from fear. You drew it to protect yourself from disappointment, to control what seemed uncontrollable, to make sure you would never again be surprised by pain. But my child, you also blocked surprise by joy. Let me surprise you again. Give me 20 seconds of pure trust. Breathe in and say, God, I trust you with what I understand and with what I don't. That sentence is a key. Say it like you mean it, even if your hands tremble. Heaven moves at the sound of it. There were nights when you asked if I had forgotten your address. You looked at the unanswered emails of your heart, the unopened packages of your prayers, and you wondered if they were lost in transit. They were never lost. I was preparing your house for what you asked for, and I refused to deliver a blessing you didn't have space to hold. So I rearranged things. I removed furniture you had grown attached to, old patterns, old attachments, old explanations of yourself. You mistook removal for rejection. It was preparation. Now space has been cleared and the delivery has arrived. Do not step back into a crowded room and ask where the gift will sit. Keep the room clear. Keep your heart open. I am placing something weighty and wonderful there. You say you're not qualified. You rehearse your list, the ways you missed it, the days you froze, the choices you regret. You hold your history like an ID card and present it at every door. I am handing you a new name tag today. Beloved and capable. Wear it even before you feel it. Heaven does not wait for your emotions to catch up. Heaven moves on identity, and your identity is not built by your failures but by my faithfulness. Look at Michael. His eyes are steady because he sees what you cannot. Battles already won, snares already broken, rooms already prepared with your name in the center. Trust the view of the one who stands higher. There is a whisper around your life that tells you to hesitate. It disguises itself as wisdom, but its fruit is paralysis. It will say, think more, wait more, plan more. When you are perfect, then you can begin. I, the Lord, say to you now, begin imperfectly, and watch me perfect the path beneath your feet. I did not call you to perform. I called you to obey. From obedience, excellence will rise like fragrance. Do the next right thing. Message the person I place on your mind. Apply where you said you weren't ready. Speak when you plan to stay quiet. Rest when you thought you had to push beyond your limits. Trust me to distinguish between a door and a wall. I am good at opening what must open and closing what would harm you. You feel the ache of promises that seem overdue. I keep time differently than clocks, but I do not waste it. Think of the seed in winter. Nothing looks alive. The soil is cold and the air is thin with silence. But within that silence, life is knitting itself in the dark. That was you. You inhabited winters that looked like nothing. Yet now the ground is softening, and you will see color, answers sprouting in places you almost abandoned. Do not uproot yourself now. Do not call this season by the name of the last one. This is different. The 7 archangels did not assemble to watch you circle the same mountain. They came to escort you across it. Forgive the ones who did not see you. I know how the memory of their disregard lingers. I know how your chest tightens at the thought of them, but hear this. You will not carry that weight into your promised room. Lay it down, not because they deserve it, but because you deserve freedom. Michael will lift what you cannot release alone. Gabriel will place new words in your mouth where old bitterness tried to root. Raphael will soothe the place their silence scraped raw. Rael will finish the justice you cannot finish yourself. You are not losing when you forgive. You are unlocking. I saw you trying to make yourself small,